Welcome to Pulp Mortem. Today we're doing something a little bit differently because I haven't read anything in like a month. And so today I thought we would just do a flip through of pictures by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is an awesome book. This has been in storage for a long time. I'd forgotten about it until I just recently moved. And I thought, oh, I forgot about this book. We should go through it. And so yeah, I'm just gonna flip through this, show you guys what's in here, and see if maybe you want to get it too. I bought this, like I said, I think 4 or 5 years ago when it first came out, and it was, I want to say it was like $35, but this thing still is, you can still buy it new today for like $20. So look at that. Very nice, heavy duty. Wow, that should be a hand model, right? Look at those hands. So this is all pictures by J.R.R. Tolkien. Some of them were black and white that have been painted by, or excuse me, colored by somebody else. Oh, good, we're going out of focus. I was hoping that would happen. Stupid camera. Hold on a sec. There we go. Stay focused, dummy. Okay, blah blah blah. Christopher Tolkien doing the foreword, the intro. Now, none of these are new. These are all. There's the man himself there. All of these came out in various calendars during the 70s. Okay, here we got the Hobbit or the Shire. You can see here this is where originally was in the poster or the calendar, and then this one's been colored. He colored a lot of them, and like I said, another guy colored them as well. But that's beautiful. The trolls. Look at the sneaky guys. I think the first bunch here is in the H.E. Ridditt. That's the guy who colored some of these. But yeah, I love that. Here's the three trolls getting the business. Yeah. I actually like coffee. Oops, I skipped one. I actually like coffee table books like this quite a bit. This is Rivendell, unfinished. He started it with crayon and unfinished, but still, still went in a calendar. Another Rivendell here, and this one is a Rivendell that has been finished, and it's quite peaceful, quite beautiful looking. He's got some talent. Don't you hate guys like that who are good at everything? The mountain path. This is when Saruman starts, striking lightning and blasting avalanche in the boys in Lord of the Rings. The Misty Mountains looking west from the Erie towards Goblin Gate. It's very cool. He definitely has his own style. That is for sure. Bilbo woke up early with the sun in his eyes. Oh, geez. Focus. Focus. Oh, geez. There. Sorry about that. Is this bright enough? Let me fix the lighting here. All right, and bang. There we go. Yeah, it's got a giant eagle. I love all the detail of the wispiness in the background here. It's very cool. Bjorn's Hall. Now, I actually really appreciate this one because doing architecture is difficult, at least for me. I've done some drawing and some painting. I'm not particularly very good at it, but I know architecture is difficult for me, especially if this is all like freehand. It's nothing with a, a ruler or anything, just getting the perspective and everything. All the straight lines. It's very good. Very good painting. The Elven King Gate. Again, this one is unfinished. Looks like he started to do watercolor the clouds and the water here, and then got tired and forget it. They'll put it in a calendar anyways, whether I finished it or not. The Elven King Gate. Yeah. Oh, Bilbo comes down the. He's on the barrel. That's strange. It doesn't look like there's a giant 25-minute fight sequence that we saw in the Peter Jackson Hobbit movies. Hey, where's all the fighting? How come Legolas isn't jumping from barrel to barrel, spin kicking orcs? I don't understand. Lake Town here. The front gate. I really like this one. I love how stylized the mountain is. Yeah, the different kind of contrasting patterns. It looks very geometric in some ways. This one's beautiful. I love this one. Bilbo chatting with Smog. Smog looks kind of silly. He's got kind of a dopey little grin there. Oh, and there's Bilbo. He's invisible because he's in this little cloud. Yeah, very fun. Smog flies around the mountain. You can see him there. This one again is watercolor. Very beautiful. This one, the death of Smog. This one is straight up silly. And he even put some notes in here that he's like, "Hey, I should have fixed this and done this." His son Christopher Tolkien has a lot to say about each picture too. But yeah, this one, like this was unfinished, and I don't think he was that happy with it because he's like, there should be a missing scale. How come I didn't put the what's the guy Bjorn, not Bjorn, Bard. That's right, Bard is the guy who shot him down. Here we got Bag End, the hall at Bag End. There's Bilbo there getting high as a kite, as per Old Man Willow. Isn't that mean tree? Or maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, look, there's a face. Is that a face? I can't tell. The Doors of Durin and Moria Gate. This is phenomenal. This looks exactly like the Peter Jackson movies. I'm sure they lifted it or took inspiration from a lot of Tolkien's artwork. Extremely cool. Extremely cool. Ooh, look at that. You can see a tentacle in the water. You see that? I'm going to try and hopefully we don't lose focus, but let's see if we can see that tentacle in the water. See that? Yeah. That's awesome. I love little details like that. Very cool mountain work in the background. Beautiful. That might be one of my favorites. Moria Gate here, which is, yeah, it's all right. This is kind of cool. This is leaves from the book of Mazarbul. Sorry, I just realized we were out of focus. Hopefully, we haven't been out of focus for that long. If not, you can use your imaginations. Anyway, leaves from the book of Mazarbul. This is what Gandalf was reading when that fool of a Took drops it drops a bucket down a well. I don't know if that actually happened in the book. I've actually never read the Lord of the Rings. I probably should, but there's movies for them. Oh yeah, look here. We cannot get out. They are coming. Drums in the deep. Ah! It's very cool. Forest of Lothlorien in spring. Very beautiful. Like honestly, I would hang any of these on my wall. These are all very, very cool. Helm's Deep in the Hornsburg. This one was unfinished. Crayon work. He did a lot of painting in crayon, which is pretty cool. Because I actually do have some nice crayons, but I never use them because I threw them in the bucket with with all my kids' crayons, with all the Crayolas. There's some nice expensive crayons in there too. Like you can do some good crayon work. This he's doing Orthonac and Minas Tirith, but unfinished. He started at the top there, and then he just didn't finish. That's what we're learning. Tolkien was too busy writing entire languages and dialects and all this stuff and different fonts. But then, yeah, he got tired of couldn't finish his painting because he was too busy doing that other stuff. Shelob's Lair here. Dunharrow. I don't remember Dunharrow. Is Dunharrow where they go in there to find the ghosts? You guys can let me. Tim will let me know in the comments. I'm sure he'll put me straight. But I think that's where they go in there to get the ghosts, right? Oradun and Barad-dûr. Oh yeah, there's the mountain in the background. Let's see if we can zoom in there. Mount Doom. Yeah, very cool. Almost has some Asian architecture. You know what I'm saying? With kind of the flair of the building there. Is that just me? I don't know. Taniquetel. I don't know how. I promise I'm saying all these wrong. This one's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous. I really, really want this one on my wall. Lake Mithrim, Nargothrond. Here, that's how it's pronounced. You guys can do that. Nargothrond. There, it's easy. This one's unfinished as well. He never finished the water here or the sky, but he started doing some watercolor in the trees there. Here's a finished Nargothrond right here, which looks really good. Looks really, really good. Gondolin, and the Vale of Camladen. And now this one is awesome. This is isn't and correct me if I'm wrong. Is this where the two towers? Is this the city of Gondor? Gondolin. Maybe it sounds like. I think it is. But isn't it crazy how similar this is to that whole scene in the two towers, like the actual landscape, which was built upon an actual like they actually found a giant rock in the hill in the middle of a valley that looks so similar to this. It's very very cool. Very good work. Tol Syrian. I don't know. You guys can just read it. I'm done trying. Oh, I think this is Minas Tirith in the background there, and maybe this is a lighthouse or a lookout or something. But this one's very beautiful. This one is a colored pencil. Very cool. There's a Fangorn Forest. Yeah, this is cool. I love. Oh, look, there's one of the little. Is that Mary or Pippin there? See him down there zipping about. I guess Mary or one of the other hobbits is in here too, but I haven't been able to find him. I'll have to look really closely. There's a lot of fine detail. Watercolor here, and I love the use of black as a backdrop as opposed to a lighter color or a shade of green or a shade of brown. I love the dread black. The black. It just really gives this whole thing a sense of dread, which is so cool. Yeah, Mirkwood and Beleg finds Gwyndor in. I'm not gonna write that, but basically Fangorn Forest. Cool, cool. And this painting here is what the front cover is, and it's obviously, it's obviously beautiful. Whoa, one thing I didn't realize is the trees here are they kind of they're like going with the seasons until eventually they're in the dead of winter with this dragon. I don't know. There's a lot of symbolism here. This is watercolor as well. Really well done. Uh, yeah, I love these stark lines throughout the sky. It gives it very that kind of match the mountain lines. Really cool. Really, really cool stuff going on here. I know I keep saying cool, but look at it. It is. And then there is a very jarring, very sudden tonal change here. This is called Polar Bear has fallen from top to bottom on his nose. I'm reading this and all of a sudden I'm like, what? Yeah, there's a polar bear who has been shoved down a flight of stairs by Santa Claus. What are you doing? This is so jarring and so strange. Sorry if I spoiled something. This is like a David Lynch level jarring jump scare. That's startling, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, very strange. It's cool. I'd hang this around Christmas time, I think. No, I wouldn't. This one's not particularly well done. I don't like it. And I don't like what's happening with his leg here. His leg, you can see his leg is all like twisted there. Is he on his face? Is he on his backside? It's just so bad. Tolkien, what are you doing? Okay. And here we have three dragons in varying levels of quality, or I'd say attention. This one's quite good. This one's more of a doodle than anything else, which we are getting into some of his doodles here. Trees. Um, yeah, these are gorgeous, aren't they? Like this one in particular, I really like. Oops, sorry. Uh, I think that's crayon as well. This one's crayon. That one's colored pencil. I'm unsure here, but very cool. Like he's obviously clearly very talented. Here we got flowering trees with freezies. Friezes? Friezees. I don't know. Patterns. This is interesting. If you look closely, this is the background here is newspapers. So he would take colored pens and just doodle on on the newspaper, and they saved them, which is really really cool and really fascinating. There, I'm saying cool again, but it is more patterns, just doodles on miscellaneous papers. Here, this here is obviously on the front of the book here, which is a cool symbol in itself. Stop saying cool. Get a better vocabulary. Read more books. some floral designs here, which are not cool. They're floral. I mean, they're still cool. I love his writing. You know, his penmanship. It's very very good. Numenorian tiles and textiles. Tile and textiles. Um, yeah, who wouldn't want that rug in their house? That's awesome. Those are all very decorative. Definitely getting taking inspiration from Oriental or Afghani style rugs, but Numenorian. Of course, this is like if you had one of these rugs in your house, it would be the ultimate yeah, Tolkien nerd flex. And nobody would ever get it. You would have to explain it and you would think it's cool. And like, yeah, the people that the ones who would agree with you, like, that's amazing, they're the real ones, right? Those are the friends you need in your life. Heraldic devices. And we have a key here for what they are. Baron, Beor, whatever. Hador, House of Haleth. I'm not sure. But still very interesting doodles from the man. Elvish script. This is fascinating. Like obviously he created a new language, a new written language, and different styles of script. He has like I think one is called like a sharp or a pointed, and one is like a decorative verse hand. It's kind of ridiculous, extremely awesome. And we got Smog, a silly Smog there on the back. Yeah, but like I said, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. It's his paintings. The quality obviously is not consistent all the way throughout. There's lots of unfinished work, and lots of even doodles there at the end, and then that whatever the heck that strange Santa Claus thing was. But I would say for for the fan, for the diehard Lord of the Rings fan, for the Tolkien purists, I mean, right now you can get this thing anywhere, brand new for $20. It's still in print. So yeah, I mean, I love it. It's a great coffee table book, great thing to flip through. It's beautiful. Anyway, thanks.